see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will.
Yo, stop that bullshit, man. The draft's about to start at 6. Sorry, Trappy Ryan, if you're in the chat. I see you in the chat now. But this YouTube live draft is about to go live right now. First pick is on the clock. We got Andy's Pokemon. He is in Greece right now. So shout out to Andy. He'll be trying to do auto draft. He's on vacation in Greece. He's actually from Poland. So it's not so cool. Poland is literally like one boat ride across the pond there. But we got Cooker folks. This is one of my friends here. He's gonna be drafting second. So far we got Victor Wembanyama off the board first here. So this is a new type of thing, and they're allowing you to actually go broadcast it, and I can still draft on my phone and stuff. So that's interesting, man. So at the time being right now, I just put the link in the chat here. So for anybody from this draft would like to join, they could just join in, whatever. We could talk Knicks or we could talk whatever. Right now the draft is going on. We got Trav B. Ryan, the host of the DiehardKnicks theme song, which I just cut short just now. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I ever did that, but the draft was starting. I was trying to get the word out. That's something, because there's a lot of people not in the draft, so I had to hit people up to make sure that they were in for the draft. You know what I'm saying? So I hitting everybody up that that's missing. So they all should be in, whenever they can get a chance. Hopefully I don't get too many complainers this year. Shout out to the the Nothing But Knicks league. I was gonna do that league, but nobody said anything about the league. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, that league, everybody gives me problems in that league every single freaking year. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nothing But Knicks, but a lot of people that join that league, they want to be specially catered to, and it's a free league. Nobody's giving any money. It's so weird. So like this league, we have 20 guys, and I never have a problem with this league. 20 people be in this league every freaking year, and I never have a problem. So I actually didn't really start until Thursday. I opened the league back up on Thursday. So no, we're here, man. So we get to talk about the players as they get drafted. So far, this is the easy part. Shout out to Andre Jalil. He just popped in here, I believe. Yep, Andre Jalil's up in here. Shout out to the DiehardKnicks podcast. I haven't seen you guys in a minute. I'd like to get up with you guys if I can. Right now we got Ralph. Ralph, from Knicks Twitter. He's trying to start his own YouTube. He does have his own content up on YouTube and stuff. So we got Ralph's Knicks podcast. You can look him up on YouTube. Right now he's on the clock. So Tyrese Halliburton is picked kind of high, man. Jason Tatum, I think, is gonna kind of pick kind of high too. But these guys here, they get rebounds, they get assists and that type of thing. Tyrese Halliburton fills up the stat sheet. So this is not really that high. So guys like Giannis, I would have expected to see a little sooner. But we're getting close to me, man. So right now this is Socially Awkward. Proper Middleman is on here. Some of these guys here are regulars to the channel. So the draft is going pretty fast. Right after Proper Middleman, once he picks, then we'll have Aiden from Knicks Community. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty quick, man. So while we're talking and stuff, Anthony Edwards is off, Joel Embiid is off the thing here. Getting close to my pick. I'm pick number 16 today, so nobody can say I'm cheating. That's another thing too. For some reason in the the Nothing But Knicks league, people are accusing me of rigging the league and all kind of stuff. I'm like, God, man, it's a free league. What the hell's going on here? So I've been doing this for 20 years. So anybody from Yahoo's taking a look here. I've been doing the NBA this draft stuff since 2002. So now we're talking about what, 23 years ago? I've been doing this thing for 23 years, man. So I love Yahoo Fantasy. I love everything about it. I love the way they set it up. It's always been better than all the rest of them. ESPN, the way they set up is trash. I don't like the way some of the other ones do it. As Karl Anthony Towns is taking off the books, I think that's a good pick there. So now I'm on the clock, all this talking here. So let's take a look and see what I got here. So far, I got guys like Donovan Mitchell, Lamar Ball is available. LaMelo Ball. Got Booker, Kyrie Irving. So, you guys get to see what I think here. Maxey, you got Holcomb is there. LeBron James, of course. Certain guys fill up the stat sheet. everybody has their own strategy. You tend to pick guys. This is fantasy, so you got to have like multiple people that you want to, multiple categories that you like to cover. So I mean, you can't really go wrong with this particular person here. He's getting older. So LeBron James is always going to be there. High on my list there. But I think I'm going to have to go with one person and one position that I think is going to be important this year. I'll go with Sabonis. So I'm going with Sabonis. My theory there is that he shoots threes, he leads the league in rebounding, very good passer and that type of thing. So hopefully he can hold me down at the center spot. Donovan Mitchell just left. So yeah, man. As far as some of these players that are pick here, we're looking forward to certain players. I want to say Wembanyama with San Antonio. They're going to be dope. They went and picked up Chris Paul, so things are going to be a little bit more professional as time goes on. They want to try to expedite what's going over there in San Antonio. So I expect them to make a trade at some point to try to get somebody else there. I'm looking at Miami. Shout out to Miami. It goes Kevin Garnett. Kevin Durant just got off the thing. Shout out to Apollo from DiehardKnicks podcast. Couple other guys too. Geraldine also. I don't know if Geraldine is here. Is Geraldine here live? No, Geraldine is not. Hopefully she pops in at some point. But Geraldine, as for most Knicks podcasters, she's like always in the chat. And I'm dying to meet her. I'm hoping this year. But Charlotte, they put their games in such weird spots. Freaking Black Friday, I believe, is the first game, man. That sucks, man. So it's just weird. Yeah, so let me get this buzzing off here on the side. Yeah, so San Antonio, I think is going to be a good team this year. They're going to be a surprising team. This guy Wembanyama already with the stats. If you want to talk about him, you got him on. Let me see if I can get him on the screen here. So I cannot get him on the screen. Let's see if I can get him on the screen this way. So Wembanyama, if we can get some stats up for him. So they won't let me do that. But Wembanyama, as far as what he brings to the table, he fills up the stat sheet all around. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year also. So he's gonna be definitely be like the favorite to win that. He's the tallest player one of the tallest players in the NBA. He can shoot threes, block shots, pass the ball, dribble. The guy could do everything. So the league belongs to him now. There's not many like young players coming up. Most of the players in the NBA now are in their late 20s now. Coming up, and most of the superstars are like close to 40 now. So we be talking about this guy Steph Curry. Steph Curry was drafted here by who's this? Pierre is here. I don't know who Pierre is here is, but they got auto drafted there. So we're coming back. So I got like 2 more picks before my pick. So like I said, everyone's looking to try to get multiple positions. As I see guard of Knicks there. That's Apollo. He picked LeBron James. So that's the problem with me talking on this mic. Guys are watching, they can hear what I'm saying, So, definitely LeBron James would have been the second person. Thing. So Geraldine, I don't see that you're in the draft. So check your on YouTube. I mean not YouTube, your Yahoo, and make sure that you're in this draft because I'm not sure if you picked on your first pick. So anyway, I'm next. So let me see what I got going on here. Yeah. Got Damian Lillard. I don't want no parts of Damian Lillard. I have a certain strategy, guys, that I'm going for. So bear with me for a second. There's 2 players that I want here on this thing here, but I won't pick for a little while. So I'm gonna have to go for the person that I'm looking at here. There's 2 players that I want here, but I'll just go for this. So I got two decent centers here. Guys that are gonna fill up the stat sheet as far as centers. Guys like Sagoon got 48 threes last year. He rebounds the ball well, passes the ball well, steals the ball well, blocks shots decently. So he does a lot of good things, man. Gets to the free throw line. So I don't know what they're gonna do this year. They're pretty stacked. Right now who do we have on the clock now? We got Die Hard Giants. This is I Am Jarrell. You see I Am Jarrell on Dope Soul Sports. He's on the clock now. He's like one of those guys, man. He picked Branchero. So I wouldn't have picked Branchero. I wouldn't have picked Holdram either. You know what I'm saying? So there's one player that I'm looking at. That person's gonna be picked pretty soon. So they got Damian Lillard finally got picked there. That was picked by Pierre's here. Geraldine, man, you got to check your Yahoo. Check your whatever is it connected to your Yahoo account. Because I can't really send a link from here. I got a lot of windows open here, so I can't really send a link. So like if you can get to it, man, find whatever your Yahoo is and get to your Yahoo. Your first pick, let me see what your first pick was. Where are you? I think you're gonna be pretty happy. Right now, you can still got time to get in. Just find your Yahoo stuff. Once you go to the account that you were connected to as far as your Yahoo, you should be able to get it. So far you got LaMelo Ball and you got Kyrie Irving. So you got two good players, you got two good guards, so there's nothing really to complain about there. I think Kyrie Irving is he just listed as a point guard. You got LaMelo Ball is listed as a point guard also. You know what I'm saying? So you got you got two good players there, so you can go off of that. So the auto draft didn't do you dirty yet. My man Proper Middleman has been my nemesis for like a long time. I don't know how long we've been playing with each other, but he picked up Jaren Jackson Jr. Triple J. You know, Jaren Jackson Jr. is pretty trash in my opinion, though. But he shoots threes. He could score now. He can't rebound for his position. That's what's weird about him. Laurie Markkinen got picked after Jaren Jackson, so I guess that's because of the block shots. You know, so he does block shots. This guy Jaren Jackson. Kate Cunningham is the guy that I was looking at, guys. So shout out to who's this? Shout out to Julito. Julito is not in the building. Shout out to Julito McCollum. You know, very talented actor. You know, he's a big time Knicks fan. He's always a part of everything we do. You know, he'd be on the streets too with us too when we be in the bars, drinking, hanging out, walking around. He'd be in the streets with us too. You know, so shout out to Alito, very cool dude, man. Ralph, so Raphael, he picked Jalen Brown. So I don't like that. I don't like that strategy, bro. You got Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown playing together. So when the Celtics play, you're gonna have two guys that's gonna be starting definitely on that team. So I like, that's another strategy too to try to stagger guys. I like Jalen Williams. I really like Jalen Williams. Shout out to Dre there. He just picked Jalen Williams. He's probably going to have a boost in his stats this year, as far as especially scoring and stuff like that. He's going to be the number two to Sky. So here goes the first former Knick here, Julius Randle. Julius Randle, I probably would have picked a little higher also. Julius Randle's going to fill up the stat sheet this year. He's been doing it the last couple of years, man. His first preseason game, 5 assists, I believe. He had regular rebounds and 16 points and stuff. So I think that's what he's going to do this year. He's probably going to get around 18 points per game, possibly 20. Get the rebounds up to the 8, 9, 10, depending on how his shoulder feels, and the assists are going to be there, with that team. So he's going to be playing power forward and playing with the real center. Shout out to Mitch Robinson, who is a complete ashtray, not ashtray, ass tray. Shout out to P Diddy out there. Well, we got my man Fast Break Zombie. Zombie, the last time we played, Zombie was into getting centers last time, so he picked Shea on the first pick. So next he picks Evan Mobley. So he's on that same bullshit. He's on centers. So everybody got their strategy. Evan Mobley, I am not a fan of, man. He has a lot of potential to be like a major player in this NBA. Shout out to who picked Paul George here. Paul George, Baba's perfect team. I'm not sure if Baba is there, but Paul George is going to be out for a little while with a hyperextended knee. Fred VanVleet is a good pick, guys. Fred VanVleet with the Houston Rockets, he's gonna have a lot of guys to pass to. They're gonna be running and gunning and stuff, man. So there's gonna be a lot of finishes on that team. DeJounte Murray, I don't like him as a person really on the court. Off the court is a different scenario, I guess. But he's kind of like a little bit too arrogant. Jalen Johnson, I think is due for a breakout season, so I think that's a big pick there. So that's Andy's Pokemon. He's gonna be happy, man. He's not here, but he got Jalen Johnson and DeJounte Murray on his and Wembanyama for his first 3 picks. So he's gonna be ecstatic once he see this, Yeah, so definitely, man. Hopefully you can find your Yahoo stuff, Geraldine. Yeah, so while we're talking here, like I said, I'm gonna be talking about all the picks. We could talk about some Knicks stuff as time goes on here too, guys. Knicks, right now we got a lot of injuries right now starting the season off. Mitchell Robinson, of course, but he's gonna be gone until next year. I'm not worried about Mitchell Robinson at all. This is a Knicks podcast, so keep it Knicks. But we also are missing Precious now for 2 to 3 weeks. They said 2 to 4 weeks. They said, and then on top of that, Shamet is going to be out. So Shamet was going to be penciled in as like our backup small forward, backup small forward 2 guard. Vucevic is picked just now. Vucevic's a decent pick at this point. Jimmy Butler. These guys in Miami. Look out for Miami to make some trades. I want to see. I think Miami might trade with San Antonio. I was trying to allude to that earlier. Because this guy Pat Riley loves to flip his roster. So right now I think they're due to get flipped. So I could see Jimmy Butler going over to San Antonio some kind of way. Maybe get some young players and some picks for Miami and get Jimmy Butler out of Dodge. Jimmy Butler's a serious player. He'll be able to match what Wembanyama wants to bring to the table as far as work ethic and stuff. So that's interesting. We got Mikal Bridges was picked, man. Mikal Bridges. I don't know what's up with Mikal Bridges, but his shot, it looks broken, man. Like, I don't know why he's shooting the way that he's shooting. I don't know why anybody hasn't brought that to his attention, but his jump shot looked crazy, man. So why did guys come to the Knicks We don't wasted all these draft picks on this dude, and he decides to change his jump shot, which was wet. He changes his jump shot, and it looks weird. It has like a hitch in his jump shot. What the hell happened, man? I just don't understand how that happens in pro sports where you can all of a sudden get a hitch. For those that like baseball, anybody remember Chuck Knobloch? Out of nowhere, he was a Golden Glove second baseman. That out of nowhere, he started throwing stuff into like the crowd. Like he couldn't find first base, he was just throwing it into the crowd to the point where they had to DH him. And I just don't understand it. Miles Turner is a good pick also. Guy that shoots threes, doesn't really rebound well. He's been scoring more. He can get block shots and that type of thing. Good fantasy player. Definitely a good fantasy player. Tyler Hero. You got Dennis, this guy Bain, Desmond Bain, picked this low. It's kind of interesting. I think he probably should have went a little bit higher somewhere. But we're getting to that point, we're now like the bottom of the like kind of like fringe all-star kind of players, 50, got 50 players picked. Speaking of fringe all-stars, look at Julius Randle. He was picked like a half a thing already, like 20 something picks already. But leave it up to the NBA and they'll have him at 50. Like 50 players are better than him. John Morant, what the fuck? John Morant picked this late? Who picked him? This is socially awkward. I believe that's Kareem from the chats there. Shout out to Kareem. He's gonna be happy with John Morant there this late in the draft. How come nobody picked John Morant? Y'all bugging, man. I can't watch the draft, but John Morant picked this low. That motherfucker is gonna go off this year. Quickly picked right after him. That's another big pick. He's gonna go off too, just basically where he's playing at. Uh Kawhi Leonard, shit. Kawhi Leonard is a decent pick this low, but Kawhi Leonard might not play. That guy's bugged out. Jalen Duran, that's a decent pick. So I'm looking here. My turn is coming up next. I see Zion Williams is available still. Zion Williams to me is trash. He doesn't shoot threes. He can't rebound well. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't play really defense like that. So it's interesting. So I'm looking at guys. Like I said, I mentioned Zion Williams. So I don't really want to say too much. You got some decent centers here. I'm looking at. I already know who I'm picking. But just taking a look. There's some guys here that they're looking to have comeback seasons and stuff like that. So I'm just throwing hints for anybody that's listening. So let me see if I can catch two of these guys. I already know who I'm gonna pick here. So I'm gonna go with my man here. Usually fills up the stat sheet. That's Pascal Siakam. He's with the ops on Indiana, you know what I'm saying? But this is fantasy. So I can love his fantasy output, but not give a fuck about him in real life. He talks way too much shit. Very too confident. But I mean, a player like that, I would love him on the Knicks. If he can be our starting power forward right now, maybe slide OG to the, have bring back Toronto as Siakam and OG. Wow, Tobias Harris, who the hell picked him? So that is Geraldine. Geraldine, where you at, Geraldine? Man, you got to get in. You got to find your Yahoo information. I don't know if I can because if I click the thing, then I'm gonna get booted off of this board here. So I can't send it from my phone because I'm gonna get booted off my thing here. So so you're gonna, I don't know. Tobias Harris is not that bad of a pick, because he's gonna be on Detroit. So there's not many like they're probably gonna win. I think Detroit's actually probably gonna like be like a fringe playoff team this year. They actually have a lot of talent over there. You know what I'm saying? So Tobias Harris might potentially start over there. We'll see. Right now on the clock, we got DiehardKnicks. They got Apollo. Apollo takes Jared Allen. Jared Allen's a decent pick there. Preseason, he was kind of going off a little bit. He gets block shots. He gets some assists sometimes, rebounding. He's a pussy though. All the respect. You know what I'm saying? But he kind of plays kind of pussy-ish. But he gets his stats. Like if you have a team, really good team around him, he would shine. Like if he was with the Knicks, I think he would shine. But I'm good with Karl Anthony Towns. I don't think we need somebody at Jared Allen's caliber backing up Karl Anthony Towns. Even though we have injuries, shout out to Precious. Precious got a hamstring injury. So I'll keep talking about the Knicks guys. He got a hamstring injury. That concerns me because now you look who's the backup power forward. So automatically people saying Pacome, Diate, whatever how you pronounce his name, Dadier, Pacome Dadier. He's a rookie, man. He's only 19 years old. The kid could play. He could play some ball. But I don't really want to rely on the kid to be playing major minutes backing up there. But it looks like Tom Thibodeau's going to go that route. We also got Ariel Haktui, he's probably going to get some minutes, and Jericho Sims probably going to get minutes as well. So Tom Thibodeau's probably going to go with those guys. We got TJ Warren, dude. So TJ Warren got waived, and like he's probably going to go to the G League team. But right now, he actually needs to play. So shout out to Darius Garland, kind of pick low back here. I think Brandon Miller is a good pick. Who picked Brandon Miller? That's Breen's Green Beans. So he picked Brandon Miller, and I think Brandon Miller's a good pick. He's gonna end up having a breakout year. Garbage team, he loves to shoot threes and stuff like that. So if you want threes, he's definitely gonna shoot a lot of them. So there goes the pick I was gonna pick. Shout out to Apollo, man, with your fucking ass, man. You picked fucking Brandon Ingram. That's who I wanted. So I'm coming up pretty soon here. DeRozan is another big time pick right now. So there's some big names here. DeRozan. Let's see who the next person picks. Who is this here? I don't want to give up. Got Corinthians there. So Corinthians picks Miles Bridges. That was an auto pick there. So I already know who I'm gonna pick. You got to take your chances with injuries and stuff like that. So just by saying that, I'm quite sure you guys already know who I'm gonna go for here. You got a bunch of bums coming up, man. A lot of freaking annoying ass players. You got some sleepers here too, man. I'm trying to go down here. Just I'm quite sure there's somebody here that I'm missing at the moment. Where are we at? I got like 30 something seconds, so bear with me because I'm trying to do the pod and stuff. I got some good talent coming up, man. A lot of guys are injury prone though. A lot of injury prone players sliding through here. Ooh la la! I see one person. I should probably take him now. You know what? I'm gonna take a chance. I think Zach LaVine is gonna have a good year. So Zach LaVine, shooting guard, small forward. I'm gonna take him to see what he brings to the table. So you got Zigo here. Zigo edits. Shout out to you. So shout out to everybody that pops in here. I'm gonna pay attention to the chat. I see you definitely adding some stuff to it. So I see you asked a question. He said, would you Knicks fans give up Mikhail to bring back DiVincenzo? Based off of what we see from Mikal Bridges, I kind of want DiVincenzo back. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. The Knicks are releasing Mikal Bridges, letting them run out on a fast break and that type of thing. But creating his own shot, Mikal Bridges has not shown really like a knack to create his own shot. He's been in positions where he could do it, but he's been looking to pass too soon. He doesn't have that natural instinct to just go at his man. So that's a problem, man. So I have an idea also for a pod. I had like a dream that I was like basically a fucking nightmare. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nightmare situation. We kind of like him defensively, but we kind of actually need a third scorer at this moment. Shout out to OG. He's gonna get his within the thing. So who did this? Proper middleman. You son of a bitch, proper middleman. Proper middleman. He just drafted Jalen Green, and Jalen Green was the guy I was gonna pick instead of Zach LaVine. I was going to take a chance and see if nobody else is going to pick him. Jalen Green I think is going to have a breakout season this year. That guy probably has the highest vertical leap in all of the guards in the NBA, man. Even Anthony Edwards and all those guys. Isaiah Hartenstein actually had a kind of like a bad preseason, or he had a couple bad preseason games, but he's picked there. Nick Claxton is a good player, decent player to be picked now. And who else we got? I see Jamal Murray picked low here. Brandon Beals picked low. A lot of these guys. Kuminga, I think, is picked kind of high. He's going to get some stats, but I think you could have waited on Kuminga a little bit and probably picked some of these other guys. Who picked Kuminga? Who picked Kuminga? Oh, Jarrell. Jarrell picked Kuminga. Shout out to I am Jarrell, diehard Giants. The Giants suck, man. It's going to be tough doing podcasts for those guys, man. So let me go to the front. I see guys are talking here. So as the picks go on, trying to see Valentunas. I don't really like Valentunas too much. Who picked Valentunas? So that's Raphael. I don't know if he's in the chat. But Raphael picked he's the one who picked him, Valentunas. I think Valentunas is a reach there. He's gonna be playing for Washington. He'll probably get his stats, his opportunities and stuff. He might end up getting traded too. Look out for the Knicks, look out for the Knicks possibly making a move for him. So we got somebody at 5 seconds here. This is Andre Jalil here from DiehardKnicks, one of the DiehardKnicks guys. He picks Walker Kessler, man. You panicked, bro. You panicked, but it's all good. Plenty of good players, maybe you think you need a center or something. Interesting. Got Mr. Traby Ryan is next. All right, so scrolling down here, Daniel Berry's in the place. It's not your typical Knicks podcast. This is YouTube stuff. Yahoo stuff, Yahoo Draft. So we, possibly we might get like some people watching along, after the fact to check out, just Yahoo stuff and whatever. People following Yahoo links and stuff. So if anybody comes through from that perspective in the replay gang, welcome. Hit this the thumbs up, subscribe. This is my personal league here, DiehardKnicks Invitational. So it is what it is. I don't expect a lot of viewership on this particular pod, but I'm doing this for my channel. So doing it for my channel, doing it because I love to talk sports, and just wanted this is my cool out time. My kids just came from a party and stuff, so they're eating dinner and stuff. My wife is doing whatever she's stressing out about, whatever she's stressing out about. But I don't want to hear the bullshit, man. I went to the gym already today. Today's my day off. It was 7 o'clock drive, 8 o'clock the New York Liberty play, man. So we'll watch the Liberty game tonight, and we'll see what happens here. D'Angelo Russell, CJ McCollum, some of these guys should have been picked a little higher. But I think they picked where they're supposed to get picked. To tell you the truth, Josh Giddey is in a position to get it. He's just got picked just now by who's this? By Andy. Andy's going to be excited by his picks, man. So Andy picked Josh Giddey and Anthony Simmons. So right now, just right off the first look, there he got Wembanyama, DeJounte Murray, he got Jalen Johnson, Josh Giddey, and Anthony Simmons. He got some good picks, man. So we're bringing it back around the clock. This is my homeboy. I see that he's in the draft now. So this is my guy here, Cooking Folks. Cooking Folks won this league a couple times, so he's on the clock. He got CJ McCollum, he got Vucevic, Fred VanVleet, Nicole Jokic, so he got some good players, stat-wise, three-point shooting, a lot of three-point shooting, so I like what he's doing there. You scroll down, ADC in the place to be. What up, ADC? Yep. You know it, man. I think I picked LeBron James every year. I didn't pick him this year, because I went a different direction. But you can't go wrong with LeBron, man. For 20 years and putting up the same stats is crazy. All right, so ADC, man, good to see your name there in the chat. I know you way across the water there. Still a Knicks fan as always. Nostalgic Knicks in the place. I just clicked him. Raphael's in there too. Yeah, man. So the link to get into this chat if you want is in the chat. If anybody's on your phone and stuff like that, I know you see the Yahoo chat. You can exit the Yahoo chat and you can see the link to get in here if you would like. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's concentrating on different things tonight. It's kind of like a day off kind of thing. Bobby Santiago, what's good, man? So I'm taking a look at certain players that are not in here, that are not drafting. So next year, I think I might delete the league, reset it and just send invites again. And if anybody else would like to get in, like Bobby Santiago, some of the regulars that come through on the pod, I wouldn't mind, making room for you guys or, making stuff available for you guys. Shout out to Zigo Edits there. He's somebody just popped in from YouTube. So here's another question he said here. He says, so are the Knicks reaching semifinals? I think quarterfinals, semifinals are realistic. I think the Knicks, just judging by what's happening there, I hate ESPN, but ESPN might actually be right in their assessment of the Knicks is that, it's been taking so long, we got a new team. We don't have like a team where we just added one player to the team. We legit just deleted our team. Now we have a whole different team. So we can't speak for this team because we never seen them play. You know what I'm saying? But just judging off of preseason, how we play, I thought we played a decent preseason, but we have some glaring holes that we're probably going to have to fix at some point. Mikal Bridges, I think, is the key for what we do going forward. Excuse me, but if Mikal Bridges can't get it together, you got that hitch in his jump shot, which I can't believe. If he can't get himself together, then he's got to be one of the guys that might possibly be on the way out on a midseason trade and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that. We can't keep flipping the roster either, man. Shout out to Dre. Dre just got off, man. So Dre picked his first few picks, but then Dre is not here for the most important picks. So OG was picked. Speaking of OG, he was just picked there by Trav B. Ryan. So Trav also was quietly picking a good roster too. Anthony Davis and Randall. You got Mikal Bridges, excuse me. So this is all Nick related here. Julius, Mikal, and OG, man, former Knicks and current Knicks. Good stuff there. Shout out to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a player, that that's like dangling. I was expecting possibly Julius getting traded for him, but getting traded for Cat is basically the same thing, So scrolling on here. Shout out to On Dios in the place. What up? On Dios always supporting. Definitely check him out on Instagram and TikTok. Kareem Grant, some good picks, man. I'm looking at you here. You got Trae Young, you got Laurie Markkinen, you got John Moran, motherfucker, man. I feel like tickling you or some shit. If you was drafting live, I'll be tickling the shit out you, bro. Like Jesus Christ, no Diddy, man. Yeah. Yo, so Puff Daddy, I know he's in trouble, but somebody in this camp needs to make Diddy, Diddy oil, Diddy Diddy baby oil. You want to talk about money? You know what I'm saying? Like Pity P is probably gonna go to jail for a long time. If he might beat some of those charges. We'll see. You know, he got his day in court and stuff, man. But if you see some time, man, they need to get some little side things and just sort of keep the money flowing, you know. So I kind of know exactly why they're going for him. You mess with the wrong people, man. Keep doing business with these fucking white boys overseas, man. They know they play a different game. Shout out to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. Ralph took RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett's gonna be out for a little while, man. I think he's hurt. Something's going on with him. I think his brother got killed too, or his brother died. So a lot of stuff going on with RJ, man. Valanciunas. You got Tyler Hero, Jalen Brown, and Tatum. So far the good players, but I don't like what you picked, Ralph. I don't like what you picked. So we got my man Kareem Grant here, socially awkward Nick, man. Jesus Christ. What are you gonna got for me now, man? So once again, Geraldine, hopefully you can get in there. Find your Yahoo stuff, baby. Let me scroll down here. Looks like I'm trying to catch up with this draft here. So this guy Zigo Edits, man. Thank you so much for your contribution. So I see you're what are you saying here? You say you cheer for a Serbian club called Paris, one of the best teams. And we just got Dwayne Washington Jr. Listen, Dwayne Washington Jr. is a hack, dude. He's never seen a shot that he doesn't like, man. That guy, he just throws up anything. So so I think somebody just joined the chat here. Give me a second. This is a new thing here, so I gotta figure out how to fucking work this thing. Yeah, but Dwayne Washington Jr., you're probably gonna like him because he's gonna score and stuff, but that guy is fucking bugged out. So let's see if this works here. Eddie C, I don't see a face there, but there goes Eddie C. What up, Eddie C? Let's see if I can make this a little bigger. There you go. So Eddie C, whenever you want to talk, just pop in there, man. Knicks Community Podcast too. There's Mr. Aiden. Yeah, salute to Aiden. I haven't seen Aiden in a minute, man. Aiden's a grown ass man now. Like school should be almost over for you, right? So I'm missing you would thank you for making this happen again, truly. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely, happy to see your thing popped up there. Like I said, you might have what, like a year left in school or so, or you might be almost done, man. So, congratulations to you and all this, you know. We got Harlem CEO. It's a Bridges type of player to have 5 steals. Yeah, he's one of those guys, but we need more from that. We kind of need that third scorer. OG right now, it's kind of like a hack also. They can't really trust him yet. Who would you rather build a franchise around, Tatum or Edwards? Anthony Edwards or Tatum? Both guys, are very confident, good players and stuff like that. But Anthony Edwards talks a lot of shit. He hasn't had his moment yet, but you would think that he had mad moments the way that he talks. So I'm not paying attention. I see Naz Reid was just picked there. Yeah, Keegan Murray. So I'm looking. There's got to be somebody here that you guys not paying attention to. You guys are doing good so far, man. A lot of good drafts so far. A lot of good players drafted. Yeah. Some of you guys went deep a little bit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get in trouble. I might end up making a frantic pick. So we'll see. I'm looking, guys. I'm looking deep. I see the player that I want. I think I'm just gonna go for him. I'm gonna go for him and make you guys sweat. So I took Danny Avdija. I'm taking Danny Avdija because my man Chauncey Billups said that he's the best player on their team. So shout out to Danny Avdija. He might actually get a lot of ball handling duties and stuff this year, running the offense. And basically they have nothing all over there. Shout out to what's the guy's name? Aiden, DeAndre Aiden. That guy's a fucking, you want to talk about pussy? That guy's a fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? I hate to call people out their names, man, but he just has a lot of energy like that. Also, his birthday, I think me and him share the same birthday, DeAndre Aiden. He's like a first day Leo. He got Leo energy, but he doesn't have the Leo output. You know what I'm saying? I can pretty much accuse myself of the same thing. You got the Leo energy, but a lot of times, I fall back a little bit. So he's one of those guys. We're kind of like very similar. Shout out to Pacom Diate. He also, I think he was born on July 27th. So that's after my birthday, but still right at the cups to Leo. So it's gonna be very interesting. His energy is very similar to mine's, but knowing myself and knowing how Leos don't take no shit. Very tough and explode when we need to. Whatever. So if he's anything like that, then we probably got a good player on our hands, man. Super smooth, can play that game if you want to, but watch out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Julito in the place, man. You finally got it. What you doing, man? Let me see. I think you picked some good players. Auto picks, I think. Where you at? My man Julito, you got Giannis, which is good. Kate Cunningham is a big time pick. Desmond Bain's a big pick. Nick Claxton's a good center. And then you got crazy ass Jordan Poole, man. So Jordan Poole gonna get himself together sooner or later. But he's gonna get his stats and stuff. He's gonna shoot crazy, but he's gonna get like minuscule stats, maybe 3 rebounds, two assists, or maybe 4 rebounds, 3 assists, that type of thing. He's gonna get threes and stuff. Efficiency, not so much, but it's just fantasy. So at this point of the draft, Jordan Poole's a big time pick there. DiVincenzo was picked right after him. That's interesting. This guy, Jabari Smith, is interesting too. I'm looking at Jabari Smith. Kareem picked him. Jabari Smith got a lot of confidence, man, but he has a lot of talent over there too. So we'll see. That's why I said Fred VanVleet that was picked by who's this? Was picked by Cooking Folks, man. That's a big time pick there because Fred VanVleet is going to be able to pass it to everybody, and he's going to be open. That 3-point shot is going to be ready. You got Bajan from Atlanta, basically the white Jordan in Europe. He plays super good in FIBA play, but not so much when it comes to the NBA. He has his moments, you know what I'm saying, but the motherfucker is always hurt. Terry Rozier is another good player, erratic. He's playing for Miami, a little bit erratic, but he brings the stats. Definitely brings the stats to the table. On the clock, we got green beans here. I should be picking soon here. I think I got like I don't know how many more picks I got. Oh, 4 more picks left here. Let me fix myself, guys. Austin Reeves, I see was picked here. Austin Reeves, very confident player. They got some guys there that's gonna take minutes away from Austin Reeves. So Austin Reeves might have his little niche role there in with the Lakers, but they got that rookie. I keep forgetting Money's name, but I think he scored like what 30 something the other night, and they were trying not to play him but he just can't stop scoring. That guy's dope, man. Yeah, so shout out to Julito. I don't know if you heard me earlier, man. Definitely, definitely appreciate you, man. You pop up, you be on the streets with us. You be behind the scenes with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? You be with your celebrity people, and you be with your Knicks people too, man. So definitely salute to you, man. Definitely one of the guys, man. You know what I'm saying? You have every opportunity to not be like that, but you are. You're one of the guys, man. So definitely appreciate being around you and stuff. Kristaps is a big time pick at this point of the draft. I know he's hurt all the time. He's injured now. But it's like a boom or bust kind of guy here. Once he gets out there and starts playing, that's a big time pick here this deep in the draft. So I got 3 more picks, man. I got to take a look and see what's available here. There's quite a few injured people here. Whoever takes Mark Williams is going to be pissed. So PJ Washington was taken. That's not too bad. So let's take a look. So this is a 20-team draft, man. So that's one thing. So here I am on the clock here. I know you heard the bell on my end. Let me see what I got here. I see one player. I'm not sure what his status is there. Let me click it. Yeah. Of course, this thing is giving me all kind of trouble here. Let me see. So it won't let me click it. So I might actually just draft this guy. How many more seconds left? 36 seconds. All right, take it easy, guys. Take it easy. I see 2 players I might pick. Let me see. Can you guys predict who I'm going to pick? Put your predictions in the chat here, man. What do you think I'm going to pick here? I got 20-something seconds. Oh, I see somebody. I see quite a few people, but I'm not gonna pick for a while, man. So this sucks. Yeah. So I see one player that I'm gonna go for. I really should go for the other one. Yeah. I'll just take him. Cameron Johnson. I took Cameron Johnson. There's 2 players that I left on the board for you guys, man. So 3 players I probably would have picked. So those guys are probably gonna go next. You motherfuckers, man. You guys are good, man. So right now, still Knicks. Is still Knicks drafting? Yes, he is. He's in the chat drafting, man. So shout out to still Knicks fan in the place. Yeah, Bridges will be fine. I'm not too worried about Bridges. It's only preseason. So we'll see how that works into the equation. Traby Ryan, you said you wanted him. No, I forgot who you was talking about at that time. You want me to take Mitch? Lord have mercy. I like to take him to the airport, bro. Trade him somewhere. So Geraldine is in. Thank God, man. So you get to pick some of these risque picks here. Your pick is coming up. I know you just passed your pick. So you picked PJ Washington, not bad. You picked Bogdanovich from Atlanta. If he's healthy, that's good. You got DeRozan. Tobias Harris is the only pick that's a little shaky. Kyrie Irving and LaMelo Ball. Those are great picks. So you're doing good. You got a chance to put your own stamp on it. So we're looking at I am Jarrell here. He picked Herb Jones. He was on my list too. Herb Jones is there. So so this is the person you wanted, right? This guy Diani. Yeah, he's a good player, man. Shout out to Leo's. My man, Harlem CEO is also a Leo. Did we share a birthday, Harlem? Did we share a birthday? When is your birthday, man? I keep forgetting. 4 Pac. We'll see. 4 Pac. I like the nickname. You know, guys got to earn their nickname. So 4 Pac, he's possibly gonna be the backup four right now. You know, his name is Pac Home. So we're gonna be calling him Pac anyway, you know, for short. But 4 Pac, that's kind of dope. You know, shout out to Jerry and Grant. That's a nice pick there. This deep in the draft, Jeremy and Grant's gonna get his stats on his bum ass team there. So let me I see Eddie C said yeah, the app never lets you work. Yeah, I get you, man. I left StreamYard. StreamYard keeps upping the price. Like legit StreamYard out of nowhere just doubled the price of streaming for StreamYard, man. So they got a lot of people using their system, man. So they're taking advantage of the numbers that people are using StreamYard. People are going to StreamYard just because everybody's using StreamYard. And I think it's fucked up that they keep tripling they doubled the price once already and then they double it again. So then when you're leaving, they say, "Oh, we can just take this off, and then you can just pay $20." Yeah, but or you just pay $30 a month. Nah, bro, just cut my shit off, fam. You know what I'm saying? Cut my shit off on StreamYard. It's annoying. And they keep adding stuff that's for corporate stuff. So they're really looking at the money. They want corporate people to use their equipment. They don't necessarily want so many regular streamers using their stuff. So they might be getting money from outside. They might be getting money from ESPN and all these guys to up the price, just to kick us out of there. Say, you know what, I'm not going to use StreamYard. I'm going to do something else. So they're trying to. I believe that's what I believe. I believe that they're trying to sabotage podcasters, through StreamYard because they know everybody's using StreamYard. That's my opinion. So shout out to what do you call them? What are these guys called? Uh, what are these guys called? What's called Talk Studio. I'm using Talk Studio now, so they give you the best bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bugs in their equipment, but it works. Everything works fine. I got whatever I need here and plus more. With the system. So shout out to them. They cater to us. They keep adding new products to the system, and the price hasn't gone up. So that's something to think about when it comes to like a place that you want to give your money to. You know what I'm saying? So it's all dope. Oh, his number is 4, Dwayne Freddy. So there you go. Thank you for the little tidbit there. His number is 4 and his name is Pac, 4 Pac. That shit is fucking awesome, dude. Really dope nickname there. So I mean, I think he's gonna do it justice too, man. Definitely gonna do it justice. Yeah, so shout out to Dwayne Freddie Hubbard. I definitely appreciate the pictures, man. I always tell people if you're gonna be on YouTube and stuff, just throw a picture. It doesn't have to be you. It doesn't have to be anything that's gonna be revealing to you, but just throw something in there that's your personality. Throw your personality in there. That way people would know what's up. So Halito says he didn't even it didn't even let me draft. Oh man. Yeah, you gotta see how the system works for you, man. If you're using your phone or whatever, sometimes things get locked up. You might have to refresh the browser. You know how this shit goes. But yeah, thank you guys for popping in. Last minute, I know for a lot of people, didn't even know we were drafting this shit. Like I said, I wasn't gonna do the draft, you know what I'm saying? Because it gets annoying sometimes because people always complaining. But I thought about it. My league never gives me problems. Everybody that's in this league, thank God for you guys. Nobody ever gives me any problems. You just draft your players and then we play. Guys be in the chat talking and stuff like that. So that's dope. But I was doing nothing but Knicks league, and like everybody on that league is like bougie or something, man. Everybody got one special cater, want you to cater to them. Like Geraldine, I don't matter. I don't mind about Geraldine, man. Anything Geraldine needs, I'll definitely help her out and stuff, whatever. I just can't do it now because everything is locked up. If I do anything outside of this, it'll lock me out of the thing. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be annoying right now, because I'm live now right now, so I can't really help Geraldine, but I definitely would if I could. So I don't mind helping, but it's just that like people want special treatment. Oh, and they be threatening you and shit. Like, yo, come on, man, with that threatening shit. Like this is for fun. If we were playing for money, it would be a really big deal if we were playing for money. So did somebody pick the guy that I want yet? So I mean, somebody's definitely freaking still Knicks, man. That's the steal of the draft there. He picked Zach Edney. Zach Edney, man, he's basically gonna bring the big mans back because who can guard him? Nobody can guard him. Every time Zach Edney makes a move, guys just they don't even know what to do. They to play defense in the post, they tell you to bang bang and push and stuff like that. Use the forearm and all this. But if a guy is way taller than you and you're pushing at his privates, you know what I'm saying? You're pushing at his privates while he's making his move, then what can you do? So he's definitely going to change the game. Zach Edney. So that's a big time pick there. I would have definitely picked him. Who did I pick in front of? I picked Cameron Johnson, and you picked freaking Zach Edney right behind you, son of a bitch. You know. So we got Brooke Lopez there. Brooke Lopez is getting old, man. I don't know what's up with him. But Brandon, who picked him? A zombie, yo, man. What is his name? Polziminski from Golden State. Yeah, that's a good pick, man. That's the white boy, right? It's a good pick, decent. He's definitely gonna have a bigger role this year, because Golden State's trying to figure themselves out. Golden State, if they're gonna rock with Stephen Curry, they should probably help him out a little bit, but they haven't done shit this whole offseason or the last 3 off seasons to help him out at all, man. Ever since Durant left, they haven't done anything. They just let everybody get old and they just moving guys up. So I guess the front office said, you know what, fuck it, we won our championship, so now it's time to save some money. It's kind of fucked up to be there, man. Shout out to Guard Up. Guard Up is in the place as he changed the logo there. Guard Up next is Mr. Apollo. So Apollo's team, I'm looking at you. Where's Apollo? Apollo's here. Yeah, your team is good. You got Kevin Garnett, you got LeBron James, you got Jarrett Allen, you got Brandon Ingram, very good. Terry Rozier, and you got Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey's a sleeper guy. He's definitely gonna get an opportunity in Detroit to do something. They still got him starting, so the opportunity for him to shine is there. But he's giving me a lot of what's his name? Oh my God, Shumpert. He's giving me Shumpert vibes a lot, where we don't know if he's a point guard, shooting guard. He plays defense a little bit, but can't really shoot that well yet. We don't know if he's a scorer, what kind of thing. He's giving me Shumpert vibes a little bit, but still could get stats and stuff like that. He's definitely going to get an opportunity. Clint Capella is somebody that everybody keeps talking about. I see he was picked recently. Clint Capella, about coming to the Knicks. He makes too much bread. So we already got Karl-Anthony Towns. So we're not going to trade for Clint Capella. I just think that's not a good idea. John Collins is a big time pick, I think, this late. That's a good pick there. John Collins, he's probably like the third or fourth best power forward in the entire NBA because there's not really any traditional power forwards. It's talking about guys that can score and rebound. He also can shoot the threes, run the floor and all this. He's always hurt though recently. But John Collins is a guy, that I wouldn't mind keeping an eye on, just in case we want to make a little lateral trade and stuff. I wouldn't mind keeping an eye on him. We got Grady Dick. What a name. Remember Grady Dick did that the jersey swap? I think it was White Dick. The dude from Chicago, they traded jerseys like White Dick. Lord have mercy. Aaron Gordon's a good pick this late, but Aaron Gordon is kind of like he's a power forward. He still doesn't rebound as well as John Collins, so that's where I'm getting at here. John Collins is actually can rebound. Traditionally has rebounded more than Aaron Gordon, if I'm not mistaken. So that's interesting. So we're getting close to the Liberty game here. We got about like 13 more minutes or so. So this is a long draft, guys. So I definitely will talk a little bit more, maybe like another 15 more minutes. But I definitely want to watch this Liberty game. I don't want to take you guys away from it either. This is the first time the Liberty has had a chance at winning a championship in a long time, and they actually have. I won't say they have the better team, because this Minnesota team belongs in the finals. They're a very good team, but the Liberty should be able to beat this team here. There's Liberty has flaws. They have a lot of flaws with their team. They make a lot of mistakes. Jonquel Jones, and freaking what's the other young lady? See, I can't really get their names right now. But Jonquel, the one that just got married to, she's had a couple big time games in the finals and stuff. Derek Lively from Dallas was just picked. SoCam from San Antonio's, you would just pick too. Yeah, so those girls, man, they got their work cut out for them, man, because for all the mistakes that those girls make on the Minnesota side, they grind it out and they play really well. Shout out to Kerbich or whatever her name is, from the Liberty. She's our starting 2 guard. I like her. She stepped up big time in the playoffs. She basically took the point guard spot, and then Sabrina Ionescu, she took over the point guard spot as a starter. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Liberty should have made a trade, because right now we actually need that extra player, the extra really good player. So I think in the offseason, I think the Liberty really need to address that. Maybe make a move and get rid of some girls, some young ladies, and get another scorer there, because I think they need another scorer. They got Stewie. Stewie's good. They got Sabrina. She's good too. But I think they need another scorer. And Jonquel Jones, to me, man, she's I don't know what's up with her. She she sometimes she could look brilliant, and then a lot of times she looks like a fucking retard, man. No disrespect to retarded people, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Bobby Portis, decent pick this late. Amen Thompson is a masterful pick right now with Houston, I think, and the kid in Houston. The other one I think is in Detroit, but this dude, Amen Thompson in Houston, I think he's gonna have a really big opportunity to get some stats, man. So that's a big time pick this late in the draft here. So kudos to you. Who drafted there? That's Udoka's back door. My God, what kind of fucking name is that? So I'm getting close, man. So let me see. I'm getting close. I'm here. I am. Here I am, rolling like a hurricane. So I see some talent here. Yeah, yeah. This is the dog days of this draft, man. Shit, we're gonna lose a lot of people right now. I see some guys I could take. Golden State. I see some Golden State people. Yeah, yeah. I see another person I could take. I don't know what's gonna happen with him going forward. Another good, decent point guard. See, this is ill here because once you pick a person, now you kind of just stuck there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to do next because I gotta wait like 16 picks after this. Shit. You know what I mean? So let me see. See, yeah, they don't then oh here it goes. Oh, you motherfucker. All right, so I'll just do that real quick. That's actually like a panic pick there, guys, because the time was going down. So I got the first beep, so I had to hit it. So I took Jamie Jackwell. That's not a bad pick, right? What do you guys think? If anybody's still watching. So Damian Cox hit me with the name there. Yeah, Leone Fibich. What a name. Fibich. You know, European. You know how they do. So you're in the 24th? Yep, the 24th. Yeah, we're basically like brothers, man. Brothers from a different part of the, the stratosphere, I guess. He said the Knicks need some help with bench wise heroes, and I was yeah, they definitely Knicks definitely need help with the bench. Pacoma's dope, but like I said, we already had TJ Warren. I don't know why we didn't sign him. We could have just signed him, and then I think that would have held us down, until we can get Shamit back, but Shamit, he busted his shoulder. I think that dude shouldn't come back until All-Star break, man. Get that shoulder right. You're talking about 3 weeks or 4 weeks. It's bugged out, man. Whatever, how many weeks they said, that guy needs some time to heal. So I just don't get it. And plus, like he's not even on a guaranteed contract. So why are they giving him so much like leeway there? So should be picking soon. I'm picking in 4 picks, guys. So I'm gonna have to like do my scrolling. Yeah, we see. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I mean, no trades are going to come to help us, man. We're going to have to go with what we got. It looks like I think Tom Thibodeau is going to use Hawk Porty and Jericho Sims, and he's going to use Pacom. Those are the guys he's going to use because there's nobody else to choose from. Those are the guys we got. We got the other dudes, but they're gonna be in G League. I'm talking about Jacob Toppin. If you want Jacob Toppin to play, he's going to be in the G League. You know what I'm saying? So none of these guys are going to save us. We're going to have to get out there and play. You don't like Tom Thibodeau playing guys a lot of minutes? Hey, OG's gonna be playing 40 minutes, fam. Shout out to Mikal Bridges. Motherfucker's gonna be playing 40 minutes. All right, so I see some names coming off here. So who did I pick? I picked Backwez. Then we got what we got it. We got Hendricks. We got Nick Richards, is a decent pick there. Drummond. You got Scoop Henderson is different. Oh, Scoot Henderson actually is a really good pick. That's a big time pick there. Who picked him? Green Beans. That's a really good pick. Then he picked Alex Sarr. That's a good pick also. So 2 back-to-back good picks there for the 2 young guys. All right, so Apollo's next. What are you gonna do, Apollo? Those are really good picks there. Shout out to Green Beans. If you're watching, or if he's in the chat there, man, salute to him. I'm gonna have to look here. I see some guys. A lot of bench guys are available. A lot of guys that are always hurt. You know. Am I next yet? Still, yeah, I'm up next. Come on, Apollo. What you doing? So Apollo did pick. So I'm not behind Apollo. My bad. You got who do you pick? Clingerton. You got Cole Anthony. The other Thompson. All right. So here we go. I'm on the clock here. I see a couple people I'm gonna pick. I see one player that I'm gonna pick, but I'm not sure what his situation is there. He was like complaining about something. I'm not sure if he's gonna be available. I see another player that I could possibly use. Ah, Dios mío. See another player. So I think I'm stuck between two. I'm not sure what I actually need here because I can't really click at the moment. But I see a couple players. There's some decent talent left, guys. So what am I gonna do here? Uh there's a couple players I can use here, but I think I need a point guard. So I'm definitely gonna take a point guard. Uh let's do let's do Gary Trent. I'll take Gary Trent. I don't know what's up with his injury situation is here. So I'll click it on the screen here. Let me see if this will let me pop it up. There you go. So his minutes, 3-point shooting and stuff like that. He's gonna be playing with his boy, you know, uh Damian Lillard. So I don't know if he's going to help out there. He does little else to fill the stat sheet, at this point, but 3-point shooting, that's what he does. 6'5", So I don't know if that was a good pick there. That was kind of like a sucky pick. Castle, dope. Good try there. Still Knicks, that's a good one. Ware, that's a decent pick there. Khalil Ware from Miami. Wow, that's a sleeper pick there. Shout out to Khalil Ware. He might actually do something this year. Mike Conley, that's the guy that I was looking at. But I'm looking for positions, so I didn't want to get another point guard. So I mean, there is some players here available that that can fill up the stat sheets now. Norman Powell, who is this here? That's a backdoor, Udoka's backdoor. Lord have mercy, what a name. We got Knicks community. He's there. Kelly Oubre is a good safe pick for this spot here. He's a starter. He should be starting for them. Tyree Easton, especially early on there. Tyree Easton is another sleepy pick there. Tyree Easton for Houston. Houston got quite a few young guys there. Tyree Easton, we mentioned Amen Thompson. They got another guy too, Noah Clowney. They're from Brooklyn. So shout out to Noah Clowney. It's quite. I mean, there's some good talent left, man. There's some guys that are still going to be in rotations, still going to be starting. Some players here are starters here. So we'll see how that goes. So we're getting close to 8 o'clock. So once again, the New York Liberty play tonight. So like I said, we got to get that championship. There goes the name, Lonnie Fibich, man. Boy, what a name. She's dope though. So this is on Jonquel Jones, right? Jonquel Jones needs to be more dominant, stay out of foul trouble. I guess you're talking about Jonquel, right? Jonquel Jones, know what she does? Like she'll come in like she did it the last game. She made a bad play offensively, and then she just like intentionally fouled the person for no reason. It was like she didn't have to stop the clock or anything. She just jumped in the girl's back and intentionally fouled the person for no particular reason other than like, why the fuck did you do that? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like killed the momentum a little bit. It was like no reason. It's not like she was playing defense. He just came over and like somebody hit what's the button? Hit one of the top buttons and intentionally hit the select button. I think that's what it is on 2K. You hit the select button and you intentionally foul somebody. Like that. That's what it looked like. It looked like an animation. So she's bugged out, man. I don't know what her issue is, man, but she's definitely bugged out. So let me see here if there's any news here. Everybody's just posting their different stuff here to start the season. Shout out to Jericho Sims, man. Jericho Sims is a good looking dude, man. So he got Miss New York. Shout out to Miss New York here. So her name is Rachel DiStasio. So she got herself an NBA player. There she goes. Happy birthday, baby. Love you. You know what I'm saying? Love you. She's like one of those type of chicks. What I'm saying? They kind of look good together. But I would steer clear of girls like this, man. She's beautiful and things like that. You get the girl that you want. But I mean, these guys are young, man. So broken hearts, they haven't had their heart broken yet, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? So messing with chicks like this, man, she might be a good chick, but I don't know, man. I think I don't know. I guess if you got bread, you're young, you're healthy, you know what I'm saying? You're freaking like, all you got to do is just like, the wind blows the right way and you don't got to worry about no blue pills and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not working hard. You're constantly working. I mean, you're a good athlete. Wendell Carter Jr. is a good pick, guys, right here. Big time pick by Wendell Carter Jr. here. I was looking at him. Yeah, but like I'm saying, with these ladies, man, a lot of them, they just want to be vixens. They just want to be like handbags and stuff. While you're on the road doing your shit, they're out there spending your bread. You know what I'm saying? So gotta be careful with girls like that. They might end up be good chicks. You never know. Come from good families and that type of thing. So that's the most important thing. You got to find a young lady that has a good family and stuff like that. Not somebody that's like the mom is just as bad as her. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be very careful with when you choose your woman. You know what I'm saying? Like Even if you just out there doing your thing, still deal. You got to deal with chicks that's about something. Because if a mistake is happen, if somebody makes a mistake, and say she gets pregnant or something like that, you know, now you got yourself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Or you're involved with somebody. Next thing you know, you're in legal trouble, man. So you definitely don't want none of that. You know. So the Liberty's about to tip off soon, guys. So my pick is like for 13 picks, man. I don't know. So if anybody in the chat has like anything you want to throw out there, yeah. Once again, like I said, I put the link in the YouTube chat there if anybody wants to pop in there. Yeah, so a lot of cool picks here. So right now we got Grady Allen, Grayson Allen. I mean, Schroeder's a big time pick. I would have picked Schroeder. Schroeder was definitely on my list. Malcolm Brogdon is hurt at the moment, but he's a decent pick. Mitchell Robinson's hurt also, so that what a crazy pick that is. Fresh Big Zombie. So shout out to Zombie. I think he just wanted to pick somebody, a Nick player there. Who's this? Peyton Pritchard. Buddy Hill's a big time pick from Golden State. He's definitely going to be playing well for them. It's a big time pick there, I think. I don't know if he's going to start or whatever, but he's been around, so he'll definitely get an opportunity playing Golden State. You know. So my man Damon said everybody must be an X factor for the Liberty to be successful tonight. Yeah, man. Everybody got to bring it. All bets are off. You got to go hard. You got to go hard and go for it. Yeah, man. So like I said, quite a few good players there. I'm looking lot of excuse me, a lot of decent players. So I see a lot of auto picks. So no matter of fact, everybody's pretty much here. A lot of people are in the draft. You know what I'm saying? So Trey Jones was just picked. We got finally Wiggins was picked. So I don't know what the issue is with Wiggins, man. I know Wiggins was having issues and stuff as far as like off the court stuff. So the veteran put together relatively, what I mean, blah, blah, blah. So he says, Wiggins could very well slide into fantasy. I mean, so if he doesn't have any issues, this is a steal for this draft here. Wiggins picked this late. That is a big time steal there. So who picked him? Wiggins. Who's this? That's Julito? Yep. So Julito, you got a steal there. You got Dort before him. You got Lively. So you picked a lot of defenders here. Jalen Suggs for Orlando's is like due for like a breakout kind of season. We'll see what happens with him. But you got some kind of like basically defenders, rebounders, steals. Dort gets steals and threes and that type of thing. Now Wiggins is a guy that probably should have been drafted a little sooner, but him drafted this low is a really good pick, man. Definitely a dope pick. As far as the Yankees, man, you said the Yankees are in the World Series and the Mets have to try to win. I don't know about the Mets. They got to win 3 straight, right? So, I think the Mets are playing today. So we'll see what's up with the Mets. I haven't taken a look at them. But the Mets are in the World Series right now. I mean, fighting to get into the World Series. Yankees are there. So, I mean, my kids are still not into it yet. My son is 10 and the other one is 8. When I was 8 and 10, I was a hardcore Yankee, Giants, Knicks fan already at that time, man. So, our kids are different, man. My oldest son was kind of like into his own thing too, trying to figure it out. He liked the certain teams, but he wasn't really following it like that. So I was not blessed with kids that love sports. Karis LeVert is a decent pick now. He's kind of erratic, but at this point now, that's a really dope pick there. So I guess I'll stay to my picks here. Once my picks are up, I mean, I'm up in 3 picks now. So let me get my shit together here. So we got 3 picks coming. So I see there's some decent players here. Still some decent players that are injured. So shout out to the draft, man. We got some guys that are really drafting. So listen, guys, even though I'm off online, once I get off the pod, this draft will still be going on. So, please enjoy the draft. I'll see you guys in the chat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that tunes in on YouTube. Anybody who wants to pop in and just take a look at the podcast. Once again, please hit the subscribe and share, like whatever you do. Hit the like button, number 1. Subscribe to the podcast. Definitely we'll be more busy this year. You know what I'm saying? If I have the time to do more stuff, I definitely would try to do more stuff, man. But yeah, man, the priority right now for me is to work. I got to work, but anyway, you don't need to know all my business, you know what I'm saying? But definitely got to make some money and take care of the family and stuff, got to save some opportunities for like different ventures and stuff that I would like to do. But at the same time, and what you're going to do. Shout out to the Nick of Time show. So, this is kind of annoying. I'll mention, I'm definitely going to mention on the pod when we appear, is that this guy Phil is back. So Phil from the Morning Brew Sports, he's back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big triumphant report there. And he even put in his thing that the same faces that you saw before are going to be there. So my thing is that like I'm one of the faces. So now all of a sudden I'm like some kind of reject or whatever. So I'm gonna mention that. I'm not gonna start no trouble, but I'm gonna mention that in the pod live once we get out there. You know what I'm saying? I got almost 3,000 subscribers of my own. People know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind getting on the pod or whatever. We'll see how it works. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no sidekick either. You know what I'm saying? You know, I, I run my own podcast as well. You know what I'm saying? Guys, having fun over here too. I get that people like my man's, but oh shit, I'm fucked. Okay, so I took Deontay Hunter. So I don't know what the issue is with him, but I mean he's a good basketball player, so we'll see what happens. He should be starting, right? He's playing for Atlanta. He should still be starting with them. He was coming off the bench though last year, a little bit. So I'm hoping that he can do something. So he might be able to get 20 points per game, as it says. It literally says it there. That he could be one of those guys and get 20 points per game. I see Precious, Terrence Mann, Precious Achiuwa. He's hurt right now. You got Precious might actually end up starting for us at some point in the year. We'll see what happens. Ayo, this guy here that was just drafted. That's a good pick. He has a lot of potential. Definitely a lot of potential to do something more than he's been doing. So I got to pay attention to these picks, guys. You guys are fucking me up here. Yeah. Let me see. There goes Hunt. Yeah, you want a Hunter too? Yeah, I know you're looking at him. Well, you guys are really good at fantasy. So once again, Knicks at Nick of Time show. They will be having the Knicks nightcap on that show. It's going to start on Thursday. It's going to start on Thursday. So I will be there, and also Apollo Reed. I know Apollo, you're in the chat right now. I know you kind of feel something about that. Like, yeah, you can't mention it, can't even add us in the fucking video. Let them know that we're a part of it. And they're talking about, yeah, the Avengers. I'm Captain America. I'm this guy. I'm that guy. Yeah, but we're like, yo, me and Apollo on the show too. What the fuck is up? You know what I'm saying? Like shit is crazy a little bit, So I'm gonna mention it. Like I said, Apollo, I'm not gonna start no trouble, you know what I'm saying? But I am gonna mention it, you know what I'm saying? I am gonna mention it. So here I am. Wagner, Collins. I'm looking. I see some guys here that could be picked. Oh, this one dude here, man. He's interesting, man. He had a really good preseason. So I don't know if I should pick him or not. Oh my god. Yeah, man. So I mean, like, listen, none of us get paid here. So I know some there's like favoritism within the fan base and all this other stuff. Certain guys are more popular than others. I get it, but nobody's making bread. You know what I'm saying? I got 3,000 subscribers on my channel also. So what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like I'm over here fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Guard up Knicks, you've been around too, man. You guys have been around the block and stuff. You guys have been around. You've been on other people's pods and stuff. You know how to do this shit. So it's like it's kind of a little bit of annoying to me, but whatever. Like I said, I don't want to start no fucking shit. So I'm just gonna draft Patrick Williams. That's definitely a fucking because I don't like him as a player. So that's definitely I felt the heat just now. But I took Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams, not for nothing, has had a decent preseason. I'll give him that. But he is fucking booty trash, man. So we'll see how that works. Yeah. I should have did like a queue, There's one player that I really like. I'll queue him up now. So yeah, man. So I just made my 2 picks there. Yeah, guard up Knicks, man. We've been around the blocks. What the fuck is that shit about? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no smoke, no smoke. Good vibes as always. You know what I'm saying? But we've been around the block too. What the fuck is going on? Even shout out to 95 I-95 Buick. I mean Bully, not Buick. 95 Bully. He has his own pods and stuff. He does spaces and that type of thing too. So he's been around the block also, man. So I get it. Phil, everybody's excited for him to come back. But we're gonna be on Nick of Time show also. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be interesting to see how that goes. You know. So I'm excited for it. I haven't even talked to Jay Ellis, so I don't even know how he feels about me on the show. I haven't talked to him. I know I know not Stephanie. What's my name? The young lady. I keep saying Steph. Her name is not Stephanie. But I have a rapport with her also. So we see how it works. Like I said, I didn't have a conversation with them. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm just looking here, man. So I don't pick for like 22 picks, man. So definitely much love to everybody in the pod here that popped in to take a look here. Whoever is interested in who we picked and stuff like that, you can see on the screen and whatever, all the picks that were made. and whatever, how far these guys look. I made some comments about certain guys picked at a certain point there. So if you follow you for fantasy, you can go to this pod and look at it and get something from it. So anybody from Yahoo paying attention, man, I would definitely like to hear from you, man. You know what I'm saying? So DiehardKnicks podcast, Google that shit, and you can be able to find out whatever you need. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Eru, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb salute. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. The Knicks definitely the NBA season starts on Tuesday, guys. So that's a big thing. Right now we got the Liberty to focus on. Liberty got a chance to win the championship tonight. Like I said, the Knicks play on Tuesday. The whole NBA opens up on Tuesday. I will be at Queens Bully. So if anybody wants to go to Queens Bully, if you can make it in there, I think they might have closed the venue, because reserved seating and stuff like that. They might have filled up already, so they might not have. You know what I'm saying? So, Queens Bully, if you can make it in there, I think that's a good look, man. Queens Bully, you represent a different borough besides Manhattan. I think Manhattan's kind of overrated with all the bars they have there. Let's give some of the Queens bars some love, man. You know what I'm saying? So we will be at Queens Bully. I won't be doing anything official there, but I'll just be there hanging out with some friends and stuff like that, enjoying the night, taking the night off, but enjoying the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, without further ado, I'll catch you guys soon. I'm gonna do an official Knicks breakdown kind of thing. We'll see how that works. But I will be doing that. So anyway, without further ado, man, it's the DiehardKnicks. For those that haven't seen it and will see it, this is the DiehardKnicks outro by Trav B. Ryan, who is still in the chat, still drafting live. And I'll catch you guys later, man. So peace.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, man, he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's gon'